All right, Belle, you know where we are?
The Ozark Trail?
That's true, we are on the Ozark Trail. What's this right here, though?
A hill? I don't know. What am I?
This is Belle Mountain.
Oh, it's my mountain.
So it's your mountain. We're starting with your mountain. Starting to rain on us a bit. Trail's been pretty muddy. Shoes are kind of starting to get muddy and wet, and it's kind of unavoidable the way it is. All right, see you at the next stop. Finally reached an area that's nice clearing, and it's kind of stopped raining for a moment. That's a bonus. It's not too cold, which is nice, considering the rain. And hopefully the weather continues to break. Here we have our first stream crossing. I've opted to hold the shoes. They're a little bit wet already, but I don't think I'm ready to sacrifice the level of wet they're gonna get walking through this. Woo! Some cold water. Reminds me a bit of the Green River. That's some cold water. If this was a hot day, that would be very refreshing. Unfortunately, on a cold, rainy day, All right, we've made it across. What you doing?
Sending my mama a photo.
Yeah? That's probably pretty nice.
Yeah.
Why are you doing it right now?
Because we finally got cell service.
As you can kind of see here, the trail is a bit rocky and partially undefined. What happened?
We just got a ray of sunshine.
We did. First sunshine of the day. First signs of civilization as we're crossing some power lines. So this is a spot on the trail last night where we kind of ran out of time and we decided just to plop our tents. Got kind of cold last night, got down to 39 degrees last night. It's about 45 degrees right now, so hopefully it continues to warm up. Nobody got into our bear hang last night. Looks like no critters or anything got into it, so go ahead and retrieve our food for this morning's breakfast. Good morning.
Good morning. It's so cold out.
It is kind of cold out. Coffee's ready, eggs are ready, breakfast time.
We're doing eggs today?
Yeah, today's egg day.
I'm excited.
A wild Annabelle emerging from her burrow after a long winter's slumber. What do you think of the day, babe?
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's nothing like yesterday.
Just the smell of it brings me so much joy.
Smell of what? Speaking of the ticks yesterday,
Yeah.
what do you got to say about that?
Babe, there were so many ticks.
We were swatting them off by like a dozen off our pants as we were walking through that last
Every
section.
time. Yeah.
And we did get out of them, so it was kind of a little late when we set up camp.
Personal hygiene, very important, even on camping trips.
All right, here we are, back on the trail. Kind of a late start, rolling out at about 10 o'clock. Get a little water here. We passed a nice little creek, and just gonna top off on one of my water bottles. I was getting a little low.
Delicious spring water that we normally pay money for.
We may have missed our split and gone about an extra half mile that we just backtracked, but we're here, and as you can see on the sign, we're about to cross the river. So we have our first river ford here. They're saying, you know, be careful, floods, listen to the sirens. So I don't think we're gonna have any issues, but we're so informed. So we're gonna hike down the river and we'll see you there.
Can't believe we made it over.
What?
It doesn't look that bad, but it's so slippery on the bottom. It's just first of all, it's just rocks all around, right? All over, all from side to side. And as you step on a rock, the first thing your foot does is just slide down. Whew, my heart.
Be on the pole, be on the pole.
I don't need to do any cardio today, and that right there got my heart pumping for sure. Props to Chris who did it twice. Once to check it out, and twice to help me with it.
Some interesting rock formations to go up to our next destination. There's a sign up there. That's where the trail continues. If you look up here to my right, you can see these giant rock formations. And I know the scale doesn't come out quite on the camera, but they're massive. Here we are, packing up camp. We're getting ready to head out hopefully this morning. Plan is to be on the road by around 7, got up at 6.
We had a late start yesterday and we're trying to make up for it today.
Yep.
Too many layers today than yesterday. I gotta give my belt a little bit more room. So remember how when I was gonna put my backpack on, I had so many layers that I had to loosen up my belt. Well, now it's hot and I'm having to take off all those layers and I have to pack them up. Much better.
It's actually a pretty good trail this morning. It's probably the easiest part of the trail. Although up ahead we are gonna run into Taum Sauk Mountain, which is the highest point in Missouri. One of our first fairly steep uphills. The views are spectacular. We have all these incredible rock formations that we're kind of scrambling up and around, and makes for something different and something interesting, which is one of the reasons we're here. So good on nature for providing us that today. See the waterfall?
Oh.
As everyone knows, the camera never does it justice, but we made it to the highest point in Missouri, top of Taum Sauk Mountain. It's only about a little over a mile out of our way, but worth it. As you can see here, we've got a little sign-in board, and here we are on the last 4 miles of our hike. And this section has been nice and easy, fairly flat coming off the mountain, and it's been nice.
This is not a good one for me. Oh.
So we're almost to the car, less than a mile to go, and just taking a quick break here. We'll hydrate up, and Annabelle has enlightened me to her plan. After this, she says that we should go get a whole bunch of different foods that are unique to the area. We're gonna go get toasted raviolis. We're gonna stop at Emo's Pizza and get pizza. We're gonna stop at this place that Ann and Andrew mentioned. A whole bunch of food after this. That's the plan. This is it. We've arrived at the end of the Taum Sauk Ozark Trail. Car looks like it's still parked there.